left position, playing for My Insanity, up 1 game in this best of 3 semifinals, is My Insanity's Dana.
And spawning in the bottom right side, we have our yellow Terran player, and he goes by the name of Frozz.
Okay, so I'll just raise your volume on TeamSpeak as well, because you're a bit quiet for me. Otherwise, it sounds fine. Let's see here. Wonderful, wonderful. Raising that volume. There we go. It should be better now.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, CVT haven't seen this in quite a while, as also on the IEM. There were not that many Terrans advancing to the very important final, final rounds. But of course, now we have Frozz, Grandmaster player. Apparently, haven't seen him too much, but of course, Dana, very good player for quite a while on the scene.
Yeah, he's a really good player, and also with teammates like Stardust, Jack G, playing in My Insanity, really well-known team. Of course, Frost as well. I mean, he's playing with Starbuck, for instance, in my Missing Action. So, I mean, both teams really, really good.
Absolutely right. And look at that, Dana actually going for the hatchery block before even getting his own hatchery. So he wants to be very aggressively try to prevent any early expansions here from Frozz, and might do some damage if Frozz is not scouting it.
Yeah, if Frost doesn't scout this, he can actually take a lot of damage. It depends all on his opening. And he's actually going for Reaper open. No, actually, no, he's not going for Reaper open. Why am I even talking about? He's getting a Marine, but that Marine is, though, rallied close to his hatchery. He's not going to be able to shut it down in time, though. That's the thing. Even though he sees it, there we go. He does see the hatchery. He knows what's up, and he's not even trying to target it down. He's just getting the bunker and getting ready for it. Yes, cool.
Look at that. Very good reaction here by Frozz, as he really, he doesn't want to have his factory. Yeah, he has his factory now on the way, but he doesn't want to have the Hellions here, of course. He really wants to defend against this pressure coming up here from Dana, and he doesn't even decide to go for his natural at all.
No, Dana is looking for a really aggressive opening here, and he's even getting spine crawlers. And the one best way I've seen this being countered is with siege tanks. But the thing is that when you go for siege tanks here, you have to, just wait it out. You have to, have this bunker on the high ground to buy time, get those siege tanks out. You just try to hold your front, and when you actually break this, then you have your time to push. Then you have to kill your opponent and just make sure, because often you see Sir go greedy behind this, because, he's not going for absolutely all in. Probably he's going to get, hatches behind this. Here we go. Getting his natural right now is Dana. But we should see soon, but instead, what do we see? Is he's getting Hellions? Is he going to just try to run by?
I don't like this choice here at all. You were mentioning he had to go for the siege tanks, and now he sees the spine crawlers and should know about the transition that he might be going for. But no, he really wants to go for a run by. He thinks, okay, my opponent definitely has a hatchery going down at the nursery. He is going to have a lot of drone production, but the spine crawler is actually not in position, in the right position. Therefore, a nice little run by here for Frozz.
Yeah, really nice run by, and remember that Dana doesn't have many drones at all, so every drone he loses at this point is crucial. He does have 2 queens, though, who are going to block the ramp, so really nice defense by Dana, anticipating this already with the premature queen. And Frost can't even touch this, though this queen will have to go back and start, getting more lava, start using that lava injection. So he has to get ready for that, and meanwhile we do see more and more Hellions come out and Marauders instead of siege tanks, and I'm not too sure about this. I mean, sure, he will be able to break it at eventually, but as long as the sub player is on 2 bases versus 1 base, he's really happy about it, and this creep will take ages to clean up.
Yeah, you're completely right. The Hellions trying to go and sneak, seeing what they can, but will be taken out there by the Queen and the Zerglings. And actually, he can actually go in range of the bunker. But here we see Frozz actually going for the killing of the spine crawlers here. Wants to try and kill the Queen, even a transfusion going down to delay this as much as possible.
I'm not even sure if it was worth the transfusion. I think it was just, you know, a reflex, because really he wants to have as many creep tumors as possible. He just wants to have that creep as long as possible. That's the one goal. And he could have placed 2 more creep tumors out of scan radius, but he does already have several of them, so it's going to be quite a nuisance. Hopefully Frozz does clean all them up. There we go. Yeah, he does clean all them up before the scan runs out, and now the hatchery. But it still will take quite some time before the hatchery is dead and before he can land his command center. But he did make that command center quite early at least, so he does have a lot of workers. Look at that, 29 to 31. But he's still on one base, just money for one base, and Dana, he knows the follow-up for this. You know, he was the one ready for it, he was the one planning it. Well, Frozz really wasn't ready for this at all. I mean, this is not a common build.
Look. That's actually very bad here. And actually killing off the Marauders, and the hatchery is not falling yet.
Oh my
3
god.
HP on that hatchery, delaying this natural so much. He's gonna go for the counter aggression though, and this might be very bad here for Dana. He needs to be taking care of his drones.
Yeah, he really needs to make sure he doesn't lose those drones. But the Hellions are going into the main, and there's a lot of drones here as well. That Queen's not helping out once again. Dana's Queens are so lazy. Here we go now. Trying to help out. These drones are really looking scared. But now, nice spreading by Dana. Really making sure he doesn't lose many drones. And if these Hellions fall, that's a big blow for Frozz. But they still are running by here. Oh, they might go down though.
And looking at the workers killed, 12 workers have been killed. This was kind of worth it there for Frozz. And he has the worker lead. But of course this natural base was delayed so much. And again, we do see a little bit of another attempt here with a lot of Zerglings being invested for Dana. And the Hellions might be going for another run by.
Yeah, that's a low starting 27. All those Hellions are at home almost. Only 2 left here. And he's going to get a surround of those Hellions. Oh, look at that. Great damage by Dana, and Frozz is not turning back. He's going for the mineral line, and these Zerglings are just tearing everything apart. But those Hellions are really great defense. Meanwhile, these Hellions are doing a lot of damage. Already killing off 5 workers. Getting into the main line. Looking to do even more damage.
Oh wow, this is very good here for Frozz, killing off a lot of workers, seeing the Spire there as well, therefore he can prepare against it. At the end, the Hellions will be cleaned off, and there is a 3rd base actually sneaking by there at the 4th base location, and Dana should actually see this. He sees at least a mule there, and look at that, he's already sending out the Zerglings.
Yeah, really nice choice here by Dana. But the thing is that right now, look at the supplies. Frozz is ahead. But oh, if he loses these Hellions, that might be huge. Oh my god, Dana might get them. No, nice kiting by Frozz. Look at the health though, really low, all of them. And now he'll be able to run back to space. And Dana right now is crippled. Look at that. He's way behind in workers. He's 2 base versus 2 base with the turret. It's really far ahead at this point.
Exactly right, but we still have that situation there at the 3rd base, but it's so hard now to defend. He needs to let these Hellions defend against these Zerglings. This is so hard now. And Dana already having these Mutalisks in production, and Frozz didn't prepare yet by adding an engineering bay or so.
No, he's not ready for these mutants at all. How many Marines does he have? He has 6 Marines. The thing is that the more mutants you get, the scarier they go against Marines. Because of the fact that these Marines don't have +1, they really don't have stim yet. And unstimmed Marines against a big pack of mutants is going to be really scary. And here we go. The first mutants are out. He does have enough Marines to ward these off for now. But they can just go right into the main. And here we go. They should actually go right into the main, I do believe.
At least they are forcing, of course. Now Frozz has put up some more Marines to get his engineering bay, and the stim pack is not even halfway done, so it is so hard now to defend. He is picking off 1 Marine by another, and there's just no end-to-end now.
There are a few Marines, but that's a lot of mutants. I think he can take the battle, and there we go.
Oh, wow.
Killing off all the Marines right now. How many Marines are there still? Only 6 left. He's trying to protect them with the SCVs, but that doesn't work like that. He can't really block the flying shots, and now just wreaking havoc. And look at that, Dana supply just skyrocketing, and Frozz is plummeting. Look at that, all those mutants just killing off more and more Marines. The Marines are not stacking up, going in 4 and 4, not even going in all at once. Only 7 left. And he's trying to build up some kind of defense right now. He does have engineering base. He should be able to build turrets. But he lost his marine count, and he might lose his base. If he loses his base, that is absolutely huge.
This is so much damage being done here by Dana. So hard to defend. And there we go. The GG has been called.
Oh my god, the sneaky 2-base spire